Hello everyone and welcome back to some more TPPI, and look what I've done. I've just built myself a new building. Oh my god, look how cool this is in here. Oh, there's so space. What the hell are you doing there? Get down, you. You're not supposed to be there. Anyway, today we're carrying on with blood magic, of course, as we have been for the past, what, couple episodes now? Siege of Holding says we've got 50-50, so we're full in there at this point in time. And I think I said that I might be doing some automating to this system. Turn off. No, turn off. Turn off. There we go. Automating this system, you know, pumping out and stuff like this. Now, I'm going to leave it for now. I'm going to turn that on as well, just in case. It doesn't seem to be spawning any either. Probably because I changed my difficulty to peaceful. That might be a problem. I was getting mobbed, that's the reason. Anyway, yeah, so like I say, we're doing some more blood magic. We're not doing automating any like pipes or anything like that just yet. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be touching on the alchemy stuff. So if you don't know about blood magic, if I at blood magic and show you, there's arcane pedestals of plinth, but that's like advanced stuff at the moment. We don't need that just yet. There's also something I want to touch on as well called the spell table, which is like amazing if you ask me. But we'll need a couple of other things for that, but not necessarily we're doing that yet. We need this thing right here called the alchemic chemistry set. It's called the Alchemy Chemist set. You need 2 obsidian, a normal brewing stand, and a weak blood orb, which, you know, nice and easy for you to make. It's not too hard, really, if you think about it. And if you, out the corner of your eye then, while I was walking out that door, if you had good eager eyes, you may have seen another blood altar. Don't worry about it too much, because, honestly, we'll need that later for the spell table. But, like I say, just don't worry about it. Just let it escape your mind. But for now, though, we need to get ourselves the basic blood orb. There we go, and we've got ourselves the alchemy one. So let's pop that back in there. And actually, let's get some stone, because I didn't set this up before, so let's make it look very pretty. There we go. It's going to look very nice. Arcane stone bricks, of course. And works just like a normal brewing stand, this does, so you don't need to worry about any other different stuff, really. So you just whack it down any way you want, just like that. Looks like a normal one, apart from the fact it's red and looks a bit weird. Right-click on it, you got this interface, which looks amazing compared to the default one. God damn. But it's pretty simple how it works is, the middle is your output, this on the outside is your input, and you've got down here, which is where you put your input for your blood orb, because the way this works is, just like everything to do with blood magic, it uses your life points out of your system, or just, you know, actually it doesn't use the blood orb, so what I'm on about, use the life points out your system. All you gotta do though is you just gotta put in a certain tier of blood orb in first, and then it'll make it work. So, a good example to start with is, in other words, what I'm trying to work my way towards by doing this is I'm trying to work my way up to doing tier 5, because I have the enough diamonds now, because you see I've placed these down, I had these ready, and this should, once I put another one down here, I think, actually, does that work though? No, it's still tier 4, okay, so if I put another blood rune down, hopefully that'll work. Don't know why I'd not put one there, that's a bit weird. Please die before you get to me. So there you go, now as you can see it's tier 5, which is obviously good because, you know, it's tier 5. Why would you not want a tier 5? I don't know what I'm getting at. Tier 5. Oh, to get the tier 5 blood orb for that tier, we need to get something called a demon shard, I think it's called. That's a demon crystal. I was close. Where are the blood orbs? Let's just type in blood orbs, make it easier. You try and look for stuff to make it, you think it's easy, but it's not. Yeah, we need this, called the Archmage's blood orb, and as you can see, we need a demon blood shard. To get the demon blood shard, there's no recipe. It actually drops from a mob, but I will not say about that mob just yet. Anyway, so the alchemical chemistry set, I'm trying to think of a demo, or like something that I could get us to make, you know, as an easier way, I guess. Because you can make normal potions in this as well, by the way. If you want to know how to do it, I will do that now, actually, because I didn't really want to cover it. I wanted to go straight into making my way up to that demon blood shard, hence why I typed in Crystallis, I think it's called. As you can see, if I right click on it, you've got all the recipes here as well. So as you can see, Crystallis is your output. You need a simple catalyst, which is what I'm going to be making now. Recipe sugar, redstone, and good powder. You need snow, ice, and more snow. So there you go. So like I say, we need that simple catalyst. What is that now appeared? That wasn't there before. That's a bit weird. Yeah, so all we need to do is make ourselves a glass bottle, not which we do have. And all we're going to do is take it over to our blood altar and put it in. I think if I press U, and I'll go across and I can show you. There you go, looks a blood altar. And you see we'll get a potion flask, which has no effects, but it's got 8 out of 8 swigs. So, obviously, if you do it this way, compared to standard Minecraft, you get more out of it, if you know what I mean. So, out of this one, you get 8 charges, whereas a basic Minecraft, you've got to use 3 glass bottles, and you only get 1 out of each of those. So it's much better. And like I say, you could do the basic normal effects from the basic Minecraft 1 stuff, as well as the ones from Blood Magic, because Blood Magic's obviously added their own stuff of, you know, effects. I turned auto uphill off, and that's annoying me to hell, that is. Like, honestly, look, uphill step assist off. I think I'm going to have to stop these from despawning by putting that there as well. There we go. Hopefully you guys don't spawn anymore. I don't need to spawn, okay? Not that I'm running out of blood points or anything. Life points, sorry, or nothing. But I just prefer not to be honest with you. So if I check on this now, is it still draining? No, okay, so that's done now. As you can see, potion flask, swigs left, 8 out of 8, no effects. So I'm just going to use the basic one that I know off the top of my head, which is to get a speed potion, use sugar. If I type in sugar, actually, I think it shows you the default one. That's the alchemical chemistry set. Is it going to show? There you go, look, brewing. So here you go. So you put in an awkward potion, put in sugar, and you get speed. It's the similar way as well. So if you do this, so gunpowder gives you instant health. Wait, what? Does it? I didn't know that. Well, there you go. Learn something new every day. Spider eye gives you poison. Fermented spider eye gives you weakness. All this other stuff. These could be used. Actually, let's use a redstone. All this could be used to do with, you know, the alchemical one. In other words, what I'm saying. There's also one other thing we need to make though. So let's grab about a stack of that, because you can't just put in a redstone and the potion and then you're done. You've got to make something else first, and that thing is called a simple catalyst. If you saw what I said earlier, catalyst, just like that, which is not this. I don't think. Is it this? Maybe. It looked different before. Why has that changed? I don't know. Let's make this and we'll find out, eh? So, simple catalyst. As you see, 2 redstone, sugar, glowstone, and gunpowder. So all I need to do is get some glowstone, get some gunpowder, powder, which I don't have any of, but I can get some of. And let's get another stack of redstone just to be safe. Oh, well, there's a mundane power catalyst. How have I got that? That's weird. I shouldn't have that already. I haven't made that or anything. It must have been a drop or something out of a chest. I have no idea how I have that. I'm just gonna kill this fappy guy. Where is he? You bugger. Always bane of my existence. Here we go. So if nobody knows how I get my gunpowder, it's just this way. I've got creeper essence being grown from magical farms. I'm trying to get as much out of the magical farms as possible, because as soon as TPPI 2 comes, not anymore. That's not gonna happen. Oh god. Anyway, so we'll go back over here now, because hopefully we've got enough. And what I'll do is I'll chuck it in the what's it called? Oh god, what's this thing called again now? I'm so forgetful. The alchemical chemistry set. So if I press R on it, and I'll show you again, you don't actually need a bottle for this, which is a bit weird, but it gives you a bottle, like bottle looking one. This is my texture. I think the default texture, it's something different. It's like, you know, it's like how these are circles or whatever. It's not that. Yeah, and obviously, I think it looks like you can use any tier of blood orb, because it's cycling from weak all the way from up. So, best example for that is, say for example, if something needs a magician's blood orb, you can't use a weak blood orb, but you can use any blood orb above that. And obviously, it uses 200 life points from your system. So I need to look again, because I'm stupid. So sugar, redstone, gunpowder, glowstone. So redstone there. I didn't grab any sugar, did I? Nope, because I am very stupid. The gunpowder, that, and then we can grab some sugar from here. I hope I've got enough sugar, and I've got sugar canes. Now, let's put these in here like this then. Let's get some sugar. There we go. Cool. So, if we put this in there right now, and then we put in our blood orb, and you'll know when it's being worked, just because like a normal alchemical set, you'll see the bubble coming up, and obviously once it's done, it'll appear at the top just like that, which I think is quite nice. Look, it's floating on top. It's quite cool. So, I don't know how it got from the bottom up here to the top. But, you know, I'm not here to ask questions. I'm just here to do it. So there you go. And I think all we've got to do now is we've got to put a potion flask in, what we want in there, which is redstone, and then our simple catalyst, and then that should start working. Why? I don't know. Probably because I haven't put any... Why is that like see-through? That shouldn't be see-through. That's weird. Sorry, I did miss one... I think I made the wrong thing, not the simple catalyst. We need the weak binding agent instead, which is this thing right here, is what I should have been originally making. But never mind, because, you know, as you can see, we need 2 simple catalysts for this, so we need to actually make ourselves another one, which is not a problem, because, you know, we've got a lot of resources to make it. So there and there. And you can kind of mass is it mass reproduce? Is that the right word to use? I don't know. But you can like make a lot of these because you put a stack, a stack, a stack, a stack, a stack. And obviously these will just go up and make you 64 simple catalysts. So it's not a problem really. And just to make loads of them, which I think I might do. But I wasn't typing there. So, oh my god, I've got 31,000 clay. How did this happen? What the hell? God damn. That is a lot of clay. Anyway, to make the weak binding agent, all you got to do is put in your 2 simple catalysts and a clay, and you will get the weak one. Similar to how the weak activation crystal works, you can only activate low level stuff with a weak binding agent. You're going to do low level alchemy stuff. So there you go. Just like I say, differs between. All we need to do now is put in the weak binding agent, the original one, which we made out of the blood altar, and our effect, which is redstone in this case. It's bubbling away. Oh my god, I'm doing it, Mom. I'm doing it. Here we go, and there you go. And you'll see now, I've got a haste for 2 minutes, and it's got swigs left, 8 out of 8. Now, I'm using Sphax, which is the reason it's not filled in, but on the other texture packs, so if you use basic, it should be filled in, hopefully, because that is a little bit of an error. But it does look empty, it's a bit weird. Yeah, true, very true. Now, once you've got your potion flask, or whatever the heck you want it to be, well, it's going to be a potion flask with whatever different effects you want, you now have a choice. You can either leave it as it is, use it whenever you want, just haste, run around everywhere, yada yada yada, or whatever effect you've used, or you can actually upgrade them. It's a bit used very loosely. I don't mean it that way. I'll show you what I mean though. So you'll see here now there's a mundane power catalyst and a mundane lengthening catalyst. Now, if I type in mundane, so I can show you easier without all the effects. There you go, look. So, mundane lengthening catalyst. Now, the way this works is, lengthening catalyst, if you add this together, so imagine I had one, if you put that there and then you put one in normally, so if you put the lengthening catalyst in, it'll bubble away, and what you'll get as a result, it'll have an increased time on it. And alternatively, if you use the mundane power catalyst, then that would obviously increase it to like haste 2 or haste 3. I think you can't have haste 2 or haste 3 though, so I'm tripping there. Best way for me to explain that would be to maybe power, or whatever the one that makes you right click more. I don't know the name of it. I haven't really touched much on alchemy on basic Minecraft, which is why I don't know too much about it, which is, you know, a problem, granted, but you know, I'm still doing it. Mundane power catalyst, yeah, if you were to upgrade it like to power 2, I think it's called, or power 3, that is what would happen if you added it as a mundane power catalyst. Now obviously there's not just mundane, you can have, if I type in catalyst, if I can spell it wrong, L-Y-S-T, there we go. You'll see now there's a mundane power catalyst, average power catalyst, and greater power catalyst. And as you can see, the recipes for them, you've got to start off basic, and then obviously once you've got your basic one, you upgrade it up. Mundane power catalyst twice, with a standard binding agent, and then 2 average power catalysts with an incendium gets you the greater power catalyst, just like that. It's a lot of explaining and a lot of information, so don't worry, because, you know, it's not too much for all to take in at once. It is very NEI user friendly as well. So if you're like, oh geez, I need a, you could type in like certain one anyway. If you know what effect you need, like for example, if you wanted, you know, haste and you knew it was redstone, all you need to do is just like click here and then, is there no recipes button? No, there's not, which is not fair. But anyway, you know what I mean. Hopefully, if you're not confused at this point, then that's good, of course. Oh, what the heck is that? An essence refiner. That looks cool. I've never done that before. That looks quite nice. Yeah, but like I'm saying, that, you know, all the recipes are in here for all the stuff which you need to use, which is, like I say, very user-friendly and very quite cool. Okay, so, now that we've got that sorted and out of the way, I will explain the reason why I wanted to make Crystallos. The reason is because, actually, you know what, we'll do that first. So if I type in blood magic, I won't make the actual thing first, I'll explain my reasoning behind it. So, if you remember I said about the arcane pedestal and the arcane plinth, the way, what this is, it's like kind of like a way for you to summon enemy mobs within blood magic. So there are like certain, I guess you could class them as bosses. I don't really class them as that, I just say enemies. And as you see, look, you need an arcane pedestal, 6 blocks of iron, which isn't too much of a problem for me, of course. And for the weak one, the arcane pedestal, you need a weak blood shard and 6 obsidian. But you need one big one, the arcane plinth, which is obviously, like I say, not a problem for you to make. But the arcane pedestal, I'm not out of goddamn things, am I? Damn. And then obviously we need some iron. Whoops, iron. That was very ironic. Oh god, please, Josh, don't do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So once we've got this, we've got arcane plinth. I'm going to try and make them all, and then I'll kind of explain my reasoning behind all this. But first, I'm going to have to go and get some weak blood shards. So that means opening the thing down here, our little mob trap, and killing some of those. That's going to be fun. I'll skip you the boring bits though, so don't worry about it. And now I'll come back once I have done this, and hopefully got enough. Okay, so I'm done now. Oh god, what was I doing again? The arcane pedestal, yes. I think you need 6, in actual fact, to make a tier 1 of these pedestal things, and I'll explain what I'm on about in a second. There you go, I'll chuck the rest in there for now. So, the way the setup for this arcane plinth works, if you remember back to when we did Formcraft and we set up the rune matrix, I don't remember the name of this format now for this, but you know, the infusion altar, I guess it's called that. Similar thing, I guess, arcane plinth, infusion altar. You need a setup, in other words, where you can do something. So, in actual fact, I'm going to dig out here, which I could have done preemptively, but nope, gotta leave it till the last second, because that's how I do things. There we go. I think if we try and leave the silverwood trees, that would be great. There we go, look. So find yourself a center point where you want it to be. It's not going to be a big area. You need to kind of make it safe. Oh god, hello friend. There we go. Gotta make it safe because in a way you are spawning bosses. So in actual fact, I'm not going to do it here. I should probably sleep first and then set it up. I'm going to go do that, 1 second. Okay, so I'm going to go away from the trees because obviously if we're summoning bosses and stuff like that, make sure you got a big area because there are the higher tier you go, you need a bigger area. I'll explain what I mean, obviously, if I need to make it that much. I think this area seems pretty nice though. Apart from this creeper that's annoying me. There we go, he's dead. Yeah, let's put it here, why not? Let's just clear out all of this crap. There we go. There we go, look. So, okay, so center points there. You've got your arcane plinth. Oh, hello. Look at you. Your 25 health and your armor. Looking so good. There you go. You're dead. Yeah, the way it works is you're 1 block away, you put one there. 1 block away, put one there. And on your 2 sides, you go 1 block away, of course, but you don't put it there. You put it there and there. Like I'm saying, just similar to the rune matrix, you know, that formation in there. Similar to that. Similar looking stuff. I don't know if you have to make sure it's outside or not, though. That's my only problem, because I did originally want to have this like underground so that like whenever I summoned something it wouldn't like I could just ward the place over, in other words, you know, with the Formcraft warding stick. But you know, we'll leave that there for now. Once you've built that, you don't really need to do any more really. So next episode though, what I'm going to do is I need to build a room for this place, a roof, sorry. What I'm going to do next episode is we're going to hopefully summon one of these bosses and hopefully kill them, and obviously continue on more with our alchemical chemistry set. So guys, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the series, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Goodbye for now.